Okay, to measure your standard solution and unknown sample using quantitation mode, press 3, okay, to select quantitation mode. Okay, once you have actually identified your wavelength for your measurement, okay, under item number 1, measure 1 lambda, go to 1, press 1, select the wavelength that you want, okay, for your measurement. So in this case, item 1 stated over here states 1 lambda means you only can use one wavelength to measure your samples. Okay, for item number 2, 2 lambda means you can key in 2 wavelengths for your measurements. 3 lambda means 3 wavelengths can be keyed into the system for your measurement. So I'm going to just use 1. Okay, so I will select 1, key in the wavelength that you have defined, which is 629 in this case because I'm testing for copper sulfate. Okay, once done, enter. Under item number 2, okay, method, okay, I have multiple point calibration, meaning I have more than one standard solution. In this case, I prepared 250 ppm of copper sulfate, 500 ppm of copper sulfate, and 1000 ppm of copper sulfate. Okay, so I will use multiple point calibration rather than 1 point or K factor. So press 3 to indicate I am using multiple point calibration. Number of standards, okay, in this case I will include my blank, and therefore there will be a total of 4 standards. Okay, there will be 4 standards. Blank will be considered as a 0 ppm copper sulfate. Okay, so I will enter 4. Okay, the order I will just put as 1. Okay, so enter. Then 0 intercept, I would want to intercept through the origin, therefore I will select 2 to answer yes, I want to pass through origin, the best fit line. For the best fit line, I want to pass through the origin. Okay, then for item number 3, number of measurements, I only need 1 time measurement for each sample. And for unit, okay, for unit I'll press number 4. There are a range of units available for your selection. For today I'm using ppm, therefore I will select 3. Okay, then the rest I will not do anything. Okay, over here it states press start key for calibration routine, therefore I will just follow the instruction, press start. It will bring me to this standard table. Okay, over here I will need to key in the concentration value of each of my standards. For item number 1, which is standard solution number 1, I will key in 0 ppm. Okay, for standard number 2, I will key in 250 ppm. Standard 3, 500 ppm. Standard 4, 1000 ppm. Once I've done all the labeling of my standards, okay, then the next question, get the absorbance value by where. Okay, I'm not going to key in, I'm going to measure, okay, all my cells. Okay, so I will select 2. Okay, I will measure all my standard solutions and samples. Okay, so I can start measuring my standards. Okay, before measurement, I can actually do a auto 0. Okay, so by putting in my RO water, which is my blank, which is the 0 concentration solution, place it in. Same thing, wipe the surface first before you place it in, and press auto 0. Okay, after you press auto 0, it will turn 0 0 here, and now you can actually press start to measure the absorbance. Basically it will still give you 0. Okay, after you have done that, place in your 250 ppm standard solution in the cuvette. Same thing, if there should be some rinsing before you fill up the cuvettes. Place it into the compartment, sample compartment, and press start. Okay, repeat these steps, okay, for the rest of your standards. Okay, once all the standards has completed its measurement, okay, it will show 4 items here. Okay, if you can actually continue to measure your unknown sample by pressing F3, but if you do not want to measure your unknown sample yet, you can actually go and look at your calibration curve by pressing F1. Okay, it will show you the calibration curve as stated over here. Okay, if you want the equation of your best fit line, you can go to equation under F4. Okay, here shows you the equation. Okay, to return back to the graph, or rather the standard curve, just press return. Okay, to go back to the standard table, just press F1. Okay, when you are back to this standard table, you can continue your measurement of your unknown by pressing sample measurements. Okay. In this case, I have only one unknown. Okay, so I've actually placed it in the cuvette. Okay. I will press start, and that immediately gives me the concentration of my copper sulfate in the unknown sample, okay, with reference to the best fit line.